Have you ever been confused by an error in your code that just doesn't seem to make sense? It can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're trying to learn. If that's you, stick around because today we're diving into HTTP error handling with observables. I totally get it. Many developers have faced the same issue when working with HTTP requests in their applications. You're not alone in feeling like the error handling isn't working as expected. Let's break this down together. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user asked why their HTTP request always goes to success, even when there is an error. They shared their code, which looks like this. They are using the subscribe method, but are confused about why the error handling isn't triggering. Sound familiar? Let's dig into this. So, what could be going wrong? In the user's code, they are trying to handle success and error responses, but it seems like the error handling isn't being triggered correctly. This can happen if the error is not being caught properly in the observable chain. And don't go anywhere. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to properly handle errors in your HTTP requests, and I promise you'll feel more confident in your coding skills. To address the issue, the user should first ensure that the error handling in the observable is set up correctly. The user needs to modify the create method to properly handle errors before returning the response. Next, the user should ensure that the subscribe method is correctly handling the success and error responses. The user must check if the error is being thrown properly from the create method. Additionally, the user should verify that the server is returning the correct HTTP status codes. If the server responds with a status code indicating an error, the observable should catch it. Finally, the user can test the implementation by simulating both successful and error responses. This will help confirm that the error handling works as expected. Fun fact, did you know that the first web browser was created in 1990? It was called World Wide Web, and it didn't even support images. We've come a long way since then, but error handling still trips up many developers. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach shared by another user involves using the HTTP post method directly. They subscribe to the response and handle success and error cases separately. In their example, they alert OK for a successful response and display the error message for any errors. Here's a pro tip. Always test your error handling by simulating errors in your requests. This practice will help you catch issues early and improve your debugging skills. And there you have it. With these tips, you should be able to handle HTTP errors more effectively in your applications. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more coding tips and tricks. Happy coding!